Wonder Woman 1984 has been delayed time and time again. It's on its third or fourth release date now, but hopefully it is its final release date, and the movie is currently set to release this October in theaters. But now we have some news about this movie, and it definitely seems like Warner Brothers and DC is starting to take their movies in more of a Marvel route, and they're trying to be more like Marvel, because Wonder Woman 1984 is supposedly going to be getting a tie-in comic that will be releasing before the movie hits theaters. And this is very similar to what Marvel does, because Marvel has been doing prelude tie-in comics for every MCU movie since at least the Avengers, maybe even before that, but I mean, since 2012. So it makes sense that DC is going to want to start doing this. It gets people hyped for the movie. Plus, you can find out a little bit about what goes on in between and before the movies. So it's just one of those things that's just good for comic book readers and just hardcore nerds like me, that just want to know more about what's going on outside of the movie and stuff. So we have gotten a few different sample preview pages from the comic, as well as the cover art, so you'll see that throughout the video. But let's talk about what we're actually going to be seeing in this tie-in comic. So only the first story ties directly to the movie, which is going to be co-written by Louise Simonson and Wonder Woman 84 associate producer Anna Abrapta, with art by Brett Belvins. So in this story, a hostage situation occurs at the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. DC even made preview pages available for this story on their main blog, which includes an appearance from Barbara Minerva, which you will see throughout this video, as I mentioned already. And just a quick side note here, I am getting this information from the direct.com, their article on this story, so I will leave the link to this in the description below if you want to check out the article. But the second story, which is going to be unrelated to the movie, is written by Steve Pugh with art by Marguerite Sauvage. In order to differentiate this from the direct tie-in story, this one takes place in the 80s and has Wonder Woman team up with Steve Trevor to steal back Diana's lasso of truth from a supervillain. So I'll be interested to find out who that supervillain is, because I doubt it'll be Cheetah, because that will be happening in the movie. So maybe we'll see one of Wonder Woman's classic villains here in this tie-in comic. So that'll be really interesting. But yeah, I'm excited for this Wonder Woman tie-in comic. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to release in Walmart stores on September 20th, and then be available at all operating comic book stores and digital outlets on September 29th. So that makes complete sense, because most DC tie-in and Marvel tie-in comics do movies and TV series. Like specifically, I know the Crisis on Infinite Earths tie-in comic was available first at Walmart, so they have some kind of exclusivity to Walmart. But they'll be releasing this September, so look forward to that, and check out your Walmarts to get those. But yeah, this is some exciting news. DC is definitely starting to brighten up their future, and they're taking a step in the right direction. So I'm excited for this. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Let me know all your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. What do you think about this tie-in comic, and will you be actually picking this up and reading this comic? So please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.